Hello everyone, how are you? And welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts and More with Tracy. I got another 2025 outdoor DIY project going on. I'm trying to protect my trees, my small trees, and these two are my hazelnut trees. So the tomato cages that were gifted to me from the community garden, I turned them upside down and staked them into the ground. I already have some straw, hay, whatever that is, down, but I want to fill it with leaves. So I have this, and then I took this plastic mesh and used zip ties and zipped it around because this one is tall. And then, I don't know if you remember this or not, there's a spider. Pyum, pyum. I don't know if you remember when I made this or not, to cover a plant, cover some lettuce that I was growing. Anyway, this is so tall that it exceeded the length of this plastic mesh, so I put this on top. So I'm going to cover these with, I've purchased some landscaping fabric. It's just a start, and I'm doing this economical because I ain't got it like that. So I'm going to wrap it with landscaping fabric at the bottom, and it only comes up 3 feet. And then I have these bags to cover it, the top. So this is the start. This is the start. Here's another one. This is another hazelnut. And I didn't have to put anything on top of this, so I will be doing the same thing here in hopes to have coverage all the way around so that I can stuff leaves down in there. This here is my red bud, and it's small. So I had a small tomato cage that I put upside down here, and then I'll just be, I don't know, I think my bag covers this. I'm not sure. I think my bag covers this and this one here. So I didn't even use a tomato cage with this one. I just used the plastic mesh, and then I'm going to cover it with the bag. But here, I can fill this with the leaves inside of here. This one, I guess I'm going to have to cover it with some of that landscape fabric so that I can stuff leaves down in there to cover that. Same thing here. I used one of the large tomato cages and used garden stakes to put it down into the ground. I gotta level it. It's not sitting right. The ground is not level here. And I'm going to do the same thing with that. This is what? I don't know. This might be my rose. No, my tulip. Oh, there's the tag. What is this? Is this my tulip? This is, oh, that's a red bud. Okay, so if that's a red bud, the other one must be my tulip tree. I don't know. Or is this the tulip tree? No, this is the tulip tree. Jesus. What is that over there? Hazelnut, hazelnut. Oh, those are my plum trees. That one and that one. Those are plum trees. Okay. So this is my tulip tree. And it looks dead. I thought it was dead. It lost all its leaves. But it's not. You see the buds? So it's not dead. Unalive, I'm sorry. So I'm going to fill this with leaves, cover the bottom with the landscaping fabric to hold everything in and to cut the air. We're supposed to go down Wednesday to 36 degrees. So it's getting cold here in zone 6A. And so I'm trying to get a head start. All right, let's go around to the other ones. So over here I have my elderberry, and I've started on this one with this landscape cloth. Wrapped it around and used zip ties to hold it on. So this one has a metal cage, tomato cage, and the plastic fencing mesh, whatever that is. And so my bag will cover the top of this and come down to about here for protection. I don't know if this fabric is enough protection, but it's a start. And I'm going to get leaves all down in there to help insulate. So this is the next one I'm working on, and I'll show you how I do it in just a minute. I'll take you down. This is that's an elderberry, and this is an elderberry. Same concept here. Now down here are my 2 cherry trees. I lost a cherry tree, and I lost an elderberry, and I lost one more tree. I think it was a redbud. So this is my black cherry. And so I have the tomato cage turned upside down, and I have this fabric, landscape fabric, zip tied around. And as you see, I've started, I don't know if you can see in there or not, I've started to put leaves. So I'm leaving it half open because this comes up, let's see, this comes up this far, but I'm leaving it open so that I can get the leaves in there. And then this is the first one that I did, and this is a black cherry as well. And I started putting leaves in there, but I'm going to do that after I get all of these wrapped up. And then I'll get the leaves, because as you can see, my yard has plenty of leaves, and they're steady falling. So let's go back to the elderberry so I can show you how I'm accomplishing this. I think I'm in the camera. It's so hard to tell. The sun is really bright. So this is the elderberry, and it has the mesh on it, the plastic fencing, and it's attached to the tomato cage. And then I have it bolted down with some garden stakes. So I have some straw in here. And I measured this, and I'm just going to take it around. And I'm going to attach both sides to the tomato cage. Both ends to the tomato cage, just to get started. And I'm going to leave out about a couple inches, because what I'm going to do is tuck that underneath the tomato cage. So I'll bring these two edges together and leave about 2 inches, 2.5 inches. Place a hole in this mesh. I just have some tweezers and I'll place a hole in it. So I can put the zip tie. Put the zip tie in. And then I'll go down to the bottom of the tomato cage and hook this zip tie underneath. Bring it back through this. I'm going to have to bring it back through the landscape fabric. So I'll put another hole in there so I can bring this zip tie back through. Once I get this started, it's much easier. Okay, I got the first one done. Whew. And then what I do, I just bring this straight up and put another. I'm going to need another zip tie. I'm going to bring the camera around this way so you can see what I'm doing. That would help. So I'll bring this side up, and I'll bring the other side up as well. Overlapping. And then I'm going to attach this landscape fabric to right here, to the tomato cage and the mesh. So I'll stick a hole in it so I can put this zip tie in there. Wrap it around there. And I'll need another hole. And bring it back through. And zip it. So I'll go around and do that on these 3 posts of the tomato cage. Now, actually, what I'm going to do first is tuck in this excess fabric underneath the circle of the tomato cage. And I'm just going to use the edge of this pliers. What is this thing? Tweezers, that's what it is. And so I'm just tucking that excess, that 2.5 inches up underneath the tomato cage. And I'll do this all the way around. I'll come back after I've had it tucked and then show you what the next steps are. So I've got it tucked all the way around underneath this tomato cage. I think I'm going to get another garden stake and stake it right here because it's tilting. But what I'm going to do now is attach this just halfway. And I thought I put a hole in here. I did. Attach it right on this bar, this circle bar that's going around the tomato cage. Go around here and do the same thing on this bar here, and right on the middle circle tomato bar, this round thing. And I'll need one more right here just to hold it up good. And then I'll just leave it hanging over so that I'm able to get leaves in here. Get it stuffed with leaves. So you get the idea. So once it's done, once it's stuffed with leaves, I'm going to raise this up and use some zip ties and tighten it all the way around. And once I do that, I have these bags that I ordered from Amazon to protect your trees or bushes, but they're only like 4 feet. I think it's about 4 feet. And then I'm going to take these bags and put over the top, like this. It might not be the greatest protection, but something is better than nothing with this weather that we have in Michigan, zone 6A. And with the temperatures dropping. So then this will come over the landscape material, and then I can tighten it as tight as I need to. And if I have to, I can wrap all of this with sheets. And then they'll really be protected. I can go to the thrift store, resale shop, and get some old sheets and wrap it real good. So I've gotten 4 done today as far as I'm gonna go. I've got 5 more to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more to do. And with this landscape material. So I want to get all that done first. And then after I get that done, I'm going to get the leaves, which I have a ton of leaves behind my shed. Get the leaves in a wheelbarrow, bring them out here, stuff them, and I won't cover them with this. I won't cover them with these bags until Wednesday, because Wednesday night we're going to drop down to 30, 35, 36. And if it warms up, then I can take these bags off and let it get sunlight and air until wintertime, until, you know, the frost, the real frost. And by then I'll have them wrapped with the sheets or some type of other protection over the top of this. I want my trees. I've lost 3 so far, and these are baby trees, little trees, and they need protection so they can survive through this winter and prosper next spring and summer. Tell me what you think. You got any ideas for me? I'm going the economical route because I have, so what is it, 6? I have 10 trees that I'm trying to cover and protect economically. I got this at Lowe's. I don't remember how much it was. I had used it for making something else in the garden, but I had a roll left. And the tomato cages, I got 3. This landscape roll I got from Dollar General, only cost $5. It's very thin, very thin, but I almost have enough. I might have to go get another roll because I've got 6 more trees to do, and I only have a couple sheets left. Anywho, I'm babbling. Tell me what you think. Give me any suggestions. And I do have some more straw left, so I can stuff that in these too. Maybe I'll put that down first and then put the leaves. But let me know what you think. I appreciate it. I'm trying out here. I am trying. I got the trees free, and I want these fruit, and I want these hazelnuts, and the tulip tree, and the rose, what is it called? Rosebud. And I wasn't thinking I should have got a pawpaw, but I didn't. So anywho, thank you much. Give me a thumbs up. Give me some suggestions. Let me know if I'm doing this right. I'm doing the best I can. Love ya. Happy growing. See you soon.